Today I'm making homemade no churn ice cream. You are going to need 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and pour it into your stand mixer, or if you're using a different kind of mixer, you can do that as well. And then you have to whip it until it's soft, it has a soft peak, looks kind of like a whipped cream but not over whipped. It just takes a few minutes. Once your heavy whipping cream thickens up and starts to look like whipped cream, then you stop the mixer and add one container of the sweetened condensed milk. I use the Eagle brand, but you can use any brand that you like. And just pour it inside your whipping cream, inside your mixing bowl. And I know it seems like a lot because the sweetened condensed milk has a lot of sugar, but you do need it to keep the freezing temperature lower when you put that in the freezer. That's why you don't have to churn it, because the condensed milk has a high concentration of sugar and a low humidity concentration, and it keeps your heavy whipping cream from freezing into a brick. And that's how you get a scoopable ice cream. And then you add your flavor. I'm using freeze-dried strawberries. I took 1 cup of freeze-dried strawberries and I crushed them in the blender. And that way I got the powder of strawberry flavor that doesn't have the humidity in it, and it doesn't change the consistency of the ice cream. But you can use other things. You could use cocoa powder. I would suggest about a half a cup if you're doing chocolate ice cream. You could use instant coffee as well. So just whatever flavor you prefer, or you could just do plain vanilla. And then you mix everything really well on a lower speed, not to over whip it, and your ice cream is ready. All you have to do is put that in a freezer friendly container and let it freeze for about 6 hours. Now I decided to add some chopped fresh strawberries in my ice cream, and I regret doing it because this fresh strawberries, they have lots of moisture in them, and when they froze inside the ice cream, the parts that had strawberry chunks were kind of like little ice cubes in there. So if you do decide to add more stuff, try to add things that don't have a lot of humidity, maybe pieces of nuts or some kind of drier ingredients. And there you go, your ice cream is ready after staying in the freezer for about 6 hours. As you can see, it's scoopable just like regular ice cream would be without having to be churned. But like I said, the pieces that had strawberry chunks in it, they are still kind of hard And the next time I probably won't add fresh strawberries, although they were delicious. So you could also reduce sugar by using a little bit less of the condensed milk, but just so you know, the texture of the ice cream will be different as well. It will be less scoopable. So I would not suggest reducing the condensed milk by any more than 30%. Okay, enjoy your ice cream and don't forget to like and subscribe.